Yeah. All right. What about you, Ham? Any second thoughts?
Like Dejavu was saying, it was just really fun to just experiment with Protoss.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of their units, like the mothership, that was really fun to use. The vortex thing,
Mm-hmm.
that was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
It's unusual because you still feel like you're playing the same old Protoss that you were playing in the first StarCraft,
Mm-hmm.
but in reality, so few of the units are actually the same. Everything has been changed for the Protoss, for the Terran, for the Zerg, and it's actually an entirely new game based in the same universe.
Mm-hmm.
This will result in new strategies, warp gates change everything. It makes moving across the map so much easier. Just big changes like that will just erupt into huge strategy changes. I can't even think of what the actual good players will come up with.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to give some thoughts on this. My general feel for the game was, as Dejavu mentioned, I felt that it was definitely a cross between StarCraft 1 and Warcraft 3. The way your army maneuvers, it clumps kind of like Warcraft 3 does, and you really only have a core army. Multitasking is kind of almost useless, because if you multitask, let's say a dropship full of, I don't know, Hellions or something like that, which are kind of, I almost kind of want to relate them to vultures, but they're not really. That's just kind of the tech level that they're at. If you micro a dropship full of Hellions into the back of some guy's base to do a probe harass, you're not going to have much of an army, even with those 4 units missing. So that kind of makes me relate it back to Warcraft 3, because you have just this one army that you need to work with, and you need to micro it extremely well. As well as the macro aspect of it is so simple. It's so easy. You select all of your producing buildings and you build off of them. You can clump barracks with factories, hotkey them number 3, have 1 and 2 your main army, and that's all you need, especially with the amount of grouping that you can have. You can have something like 30 or 24 or something like that in a single group. So it's no longer 1A, 2A, 3A, it's 1A, 2A, period. There's nothing more than that, unless you're bringing your SCVs with you. And you can just clump the rest of them and make them 3, all your producing buildings, and just say Marine, Marine, Marine. It'll spread it across the barracks, and then you do whatever else you want to build, tanks, or even a starport you can throw in there and build your starport level units, and it'll all be in your sidebar. However, I do feel that there were some glitches that I will go over at a later time. Like, I know there's something actually wrong. I was just going through how easy it was to macro, but there are some things wrong when you get add-ons as Terran, because all I played was Terran. When you get add-ons as Terran, it messes up where it becomes really inefficient the way that they run it. So your units all come out of one barracks or something like that. It's at some points, and it's really stupid with the add-on system. But anyways, I'm sure they'll work that out. Somebody's going to complain about it eventually, and I don't know, it'll get worked out. But anyways, that's my feel for it. I feel that it's an excellent game. It did not let me down. A lot of sequels to games have been letting me down lately, and this has not let me down. Like, this is a fantastic game. It's going to be amazing for competitive play. I haven't played the campaign yet because I was too busy owning Pubbles, and yeah, it was good. But anyways, closing thoughts. I'm going to hit Pam, and I'm going to work my way over to Dejavu. Or no, we're going to go backwards because we did that last time. So no, we're going to go to Dejavu first.
Closing thoughts of BlizzCon. Well, I have to say, it was actually better than I expected. I had very high expectations for coming here, but it met all of my expectations. It met it with the gameplay. It met it with being able to see the pro gamers, getting to see them play. And then on top of it, just the fact that it was run so smoothly. There was never a point where I was standing in line for more than about half an hour, which when you think about the number of people, that's no time at all, really. And the amount of fun we had, especially with all of you guys, with meeting everybody, and the connections that we had getting to see all these people, that I didn't even expect that. So it definitely went over the top in terms of what I expected. So I'm very, very pleased with my trip, and I thought it was an excellent BlizzCon.
Very good. Very much win.
I agree. It was an excellent investment. I got to meet so many different people. Got to meet people who get huge exposure, and you realize it's a very, very tight-knit community.
Yeah, it very much is.
And yeah. Well, StarCraft speaking anyway. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Yeah.
For the actual convention center itself, I'm very pleased with it. It was so crowded, but everybody again, the camaraderie was there.
Yeah.
Very attractive women there, all
Yeah.
cosplaying.
Oh my God.
Frank's got the pictures to
Okay,
prove
I
that.
think it was
Jeez.
talking
One
about
second.
how big that place is. I think
Yeah.
it's funny how easy it was for us to find each other.
Yeah.
Just
Yes.
walking around, we ran into each other so easily, and that amazes me.
Yeah. I just want to make a note. The fucking cosplayers. What the fuck? They were so hot. Oh my God. I got pictures. I don't know how I'm gonna get it to you guys because I actually can't. I actually had to throw this out there too. I actually can't edit the file types that these are. And there's so much file types, and it takes so long to upload that I don't think I'm actually gonna change the file types and try to edit it. But I'm actually gonna. I'll make a video specifically where all the images are clumped together, and the ones that I took with the cosplayers, I'm just gonna let them sit for a while, and you guys can take the time to pause it, give her one of these, and continue the video because it is seriously unreal how hot the Blood Elf chicks were. Woo! And there was some that I didn't get pictures of, but like I hope they're somewhere on the internet somewhere because like holy
The video
shit.
had a group of like 6.
I took a picture with them too. I took a picture with the Nvidia girls. Holy shit. Woo!
Fucking blue.
Yeah. So anyways, that's it. I'll go back to Ham over here. Closing thoughts. What are you saying?
BlizzCon.
BlizzCon.
Success, win.
Success win. BlizzCon epic fucking. Oh, now all I can think about is the cosplay chicks.
Blue.
Oh, so good.
Oh my God.
Okay, so anyways, we're still gonna run some more vlogs. This is just kind of like a final wrap up. I also want to plug this too. I think I'm gonna be doing a podcast on some more in depth look at SC2 and some of the gameplay. HD StarCraft played Zerg the entire time. Dejavu played Protoss the entire time. I played Terran the entire time. Not to mention there's some other players there like Reaver played Protoss and Kenny played Zerg. So we're gonna get a much better in-depth look. I think we're gonna do a podcast on that, and I'll link it somewhere. I'll edit the description or something like that and link it in the description of this video or something like that and let you guys know where it is because I think it's going to be extremely educational, to be honest with you. And that's it, I think, for now. We'll be doing vlogs on, I guess, the rest of the adventures that we're having, but for now, this is kind of like a downtime, kind of letting you guys know, oh, the cosplayers are hot. Oh, God. Anyways, I gotta hit the bathroom. I'm gonna take a long shower, and yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next vlog.